She bout to fly me no hands, she bout to take me no hands, nigga can't even see me on hands. She bout to fly nigga hands.
What's up, y'all? So I am back with an updated lash extensions tutorial. I had a lot of positive feedback on the first one that I did, which was probably like a couple years ago. So now that I'm back on YouTube, back posting content, I am here to do an updated version of the first lash tutorial that I did. Not much has changed, honestly. I just added a couple more tools that kind of made life easier for me. But before we get into the video, make sure y'all hit that like button, make sure you subscribe if you're not already, and leave a comment for your girl. Okay, I apologize if y'all hear noise, cars, traffic in the background. I live very close to a busy street, and yeah, it can get pretty loud over here. So let's get into the materials that we're going to need. And first off, I have this kit here that has 3 different types of tweezers. Usually I only use this one. Let's see, focus. This is the main one that I tend to use. I don't really care to use all of these, but it just depends on preference, what's easier for you. So we have our tweezers. Definitely gonna need some spoolies. The next thing is you're gonna need this glue ring. Let's see if I can get it to focus. I'm sorry, y'all. This glue ring right here is so helpful. As you can see, it has like indentions on it, and this really helps you like create the perfect fans. You put your glue in the middle, and it's very convenient. So when you're doing your lashes, your glue is just right here. And I use the Duo individual lash adhesive in the dark color. And for our lashes, I use the Fat Lash Trays. And these are decurl. This one is a variety mix of lengths. It varies from 8 millimeters to 15 millimeters. I've used the 14s and the 15s. And then this one is decurl 15 millimeters. And the thickness of these are 0.07. All of those things are important to know when it comes to purchasing which lash trays you want. Me personally, I like a natural cat eye look, so I'm going to use 11s and 12s to 13s, and then I'm gonna put 15s on the ends to give it that cat eye effect. One last thing I forgot, you're gonna need a fan. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is open my lash trays and then pull off the entire strip that I'm going to be using. So there's the 13s. This is all I have left right now. It's obviously time for me to re-up on lashes. That's 13, here's 12. And then 11. And then I'm gonna pull off the 15s. We're not gonna use too many of these. I'm gonna go ahead and pull off this extra 12 because we're probably gonna use all of those. So now that that's done, I'm going to put my glue ring on, and then I'm going to fill it up with glue. I do just a little bit at a time. I don't fill the whole thing up at once because it usually dries by the time that I can use all of it. But the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm gonna grab some of these 11s. I'm just gonna grab a few of these like this. I'm gonna dip it in my glue just a little bit. I'm gonna set it right here. spread it out. So we have a fan. I'm trying to see if I can show y'all this one. So here we have a little itty bitty fan. I'm gonna put some glue on it. And then I'm just going to, of course you're gonna need a mirror as well. I know I did not say that, but that's pretty self-explanatory. And then I'm just going to stick it on my lash line, on my lashes, as close to the base as possible. Now of course you want to brush out your lashes beforehand. I kind of forgot that step, but it's okay, we'll work around it. And I'm going to do 11s, and then I'm probably going to do 12s and 13s a little bit right here because I don't have that many, and then 15s on the end. This technique is pretty much the same as how you would put on the little lash extension clusters that you get from the beauty supply store, but I don't really care for how those look, so I make the clusters myself because those always look so unnatural in my opinion. But I'm going to continue to do this, and when I switch to a different length, I will show y'all. So now at this point, I'm just gonna fan a little bit to get these to dry. Don't know if you got a girl. Now I'm going to start incorporating some 12s and some 13s right here. And then right here, I'm going to do 15s. See you all around my way. Been meaning to say hi, but I'm just way too shy. I gotta make you see. Okay, now I'm about to add 15s on the end. Just a silly crush. And I wonder if you even notice me. So now that I added some 15s to the ends, I'm just gonna go in and fill in. Ooh, I just stabbed myself in the eye. Fill in all of these gaps that you see, so that they can be nice and full. You can stop here if you want to, but I don't. I'm going to keep going and keep filling in until I get the look that I desire. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with this eye. Depending on how I do the other one, I might come back and fill some spots. I'm gonna move on to the next one, and I'm gonna do this one off camera and come back to y'all when I'm finished. Wonder if you even notice me. You gotta feel me. Wanna love you good. Just wanna be your girl. I wonder if you even notice me. So this is the final look. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. I will see y'all in the next one.